Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications of whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video, and this is just a general roundup of everything going on in the off-season between SX14 and SX15. We're in week 1 of the off-season. Let's get to it. So it's Friday. We have had another Heroes Return event this week, so we had obviously Cavalry, Footmen, and now we've had Archers Hero Return. You can get any of the Archer Heroes on this 50% increased chance banners in the recruitment section. Everything from S1 up to the last couple of seasons, so Belisarius is available. You'll see that they've also put in Hunk and Bjorn, or Ragnar as older players know him, because they were missing. They've got Warden included, Reaper, and then obviously Lilith, Poison Master and Belisarius. So 50% chance of getting heroes, guys. Really good chance compared to the normal seasonal recruitment banners. Also, in conjunction with that, if we jump into the Benefits Centre, there is a very good Hero Rally event going on this weekend. So with this Hero Rally, you can get up to 1,200 Orichalcum and 22,500 Courage Medals in rewards. You'll need to use 100 super recruitment tickets. If you didn't use all these super recruitment tickets yesterday because you weren't sure about this event, then I'd suggest maybe doing Hero Day on Sunday. This is definitely very good value. You can do it on obviously any of those return banners. I'm sure the majority of players watching this video will have some heroes that they need, so hopefully you've got 100 tickets spare in your account. You can see I've been doing it as well. I've used 50 tickets yesterday. I'm trying to use as many as I can to maximize my return, so I need as much Orichalcum as I can for my C29 upgrade. So this is a really, really good event. Other than that, we also have hero related. We have Fragment exchange back. So you can see gifts, they call it gifts between allies. It's on from the 6th of Feb. So it's been on for 4 days now, and it's until the 19th. You may send a request after gaining daily activity points, which is 260 on your daily tasks, and you can only send one request a day, but they have upgraded the requests from in the first event. You can only get 5 a day, and as you can see now you can get up to 5 fragments a day, so that is a slight improvement. My main gripe with it is that still not all heroes are available, and I've not received an explanation from the devs why they haven't released all the heroes. So you're still looking at basically being able to get Farah, but you can't get Healer, you can't get Aslan, you can't get some of the other like high-end heroes later in the game. Fair enough, I think everyone would expect that you can't get a hero from the most recent season, but why other heroes that aren't even, that have been out in the game for many, many months, why they're not available in this exchange when it's so limited? It's only going to be for a couple of weeks every off-season, so that's only 4 times a year. Even with 5 fragments, you're only looking at potentially getting maybe 70 fragments each time, and that's if other players in your alliance are actually gifting it to you. So realistically, it would take you like 3 years to max a hero using only this method. So I think I have pushed as much as I can. I've talked a lot with the devs. I'm saying to them, come on, try and give us all the heroes next time. We'll have to wait and see. We also have several kind of cumulative events going on in terms of we have a Age of Discovery fireworks style event. This is a 15 level event. As usual, you've got common, noble and royal badges. For common, which is available to everyone, this is given us Orichalcum. It's only 20 at level 5, 40 at level 10 and 60 at level 15. 120 Orichalcum, not even what you'll make in a single day anyway, but it's pretty easy to complete the event. We'll have a look at that in a second. For those of you thinking of spending any money, the Noble Badge will give you a total of 250 Orichalcum. I guess the main thing actually on here is the 220 Blaze-Stone. That's pretty good value if you're looking to upgrade your Red Dragon. The higher level Royal Badge pack, it's not great value, 740 Orichalcum in total. That's less than several other of these style events. Like the Age of Orichalcum event is way over 2,000 Orichalcum. You do get an extra 430 words of truth though. So again, if you're looking to like keep upgrading your dragon, then maybe it is good value overall, I guess. But it's not one of the best values. So if you've got limited spend, I would suggest not getting this event personally if you've only got a bit of money to spend. How are you acquiring your consumables for this. So if you go to Age, you can purchase packs, of course, but you go to Age of Empires event. This is in the Benefit Center, and it's one of these multi-day, multi-task events. Log in every day, do research, help alliance members, etc., etc. The good thing with this was that the recruitment was on day 2, which was on a Thursday this time. So they've actually got the days lined up like it's Friday now. We're doing training for footmen, cavalry, and archers are the rewards for all the days today. But again, it's actually quite a lot of troops, 165,000 of each troop type to get the maximum amount of rewards. The majority of the rewards are the treasure maps to use in the event, and there's also quite a bit of courage medals you'll see in rewards as well. Like here you go on logging in, so you can get a bit of that. On the cumulative rewards, it's only treasure maps pretty much in these chests. There's no super recruitment tickets this time. So again, if you don't have the tickets or you don't want to use a certain level of resources to max out all these rewards, the 75 tasks you have to do, then I wouldn't advise specifically doing that just to get more of these maps. I'm already on level 11 of the event, so I would expect that should get it done in the next 3 days before it finishes. I'm halfway, like just under halfway to level 12 to get my 60 Orichalcum, but if I don't get it, it's not that big a deal, is it? Other than that, we also have the Ice Fantasy event available. So another one of these events where you accumulate the level 1 to 4, as it says here, the level 1 to 4 gifts. You then can exchange your gifts in the shop. Now for spenders, if you are purchasing, you can obviously get if you get 15 of each gift, this will give you a Phantom Wolf Perfect pendant. And this is giving you a permanent attribute boost of 2.5% cavalry HP and an extra 1% on your enemy death rate when you win a siege attack. So those are pretty good stats for a single like kind of pendant. But obviously you do need to accumulate a lot of these. Doing it through the normal non-spending route, you can see that I've got 2 of them gifts, 4 of one, the bobsled, and then 2 of this ice one. For non-spenders that won't be able to afford the pendant, you can see we've got a few frames available. They're not super expensive, 1 of each. Even this frame's just a single one of one type of gift. The main thing for us I'm going to suggest is that there is Orichalcum here. 7 lots of 200 for the 2, and that's times 2, so it's 2,800 Orichalcum available in total. And you can see currently I can only get, 4 of these, I think. Oh, 3 of these, sorry. So that's going to be 600 Orichalcum. That's what I'm going to be doing. Like I say, trying to push my castle to development. That's the main thing. Probably most likely you're going to be able to get a maximum of like 800 to 1,000 Orichalcum if you're a free-to-play player. How do you obtain your consumables for this? So there is, of course, purchasing packs, but there is Trial of Courage, another event in the Benefit Center, and you're going to get your rewards by killing marauders on the map. This is available until Sunday the 12th, and you need to kill 20 marauders a day to get your maximum amount of rewards. There is also, you get 1 free to click on and collect there. So hopefully you guys will get lucky and be able to get as much of this as you can for your Orichalcum boost. We also have in the Benefit Center for spenders, in fact, it's outside the Benefit Center, I think this time. There is a Cumulative Purchase event on this weekend, and it's a maximum of 600,000 gems purchased. They focused on some courage medals and super recruitment tickets at the start of the event, but then once you're up to 100,000 gems, you're getting the new Eye of Order building, which is an external castle building. This can give you a maximum boost of 3% tactical resistance, 1.5% troop damage, and 0.15% siege defender HP. And you can see it looks like this, and you can have obviously 4 of these buildings. You have to max it at level 5 to upgrade it and then be able to put it outside. So that's going to boost your stats if you're a spender. And then there's obviously some Blood-Soaked Dragonite and some VIP points in that Cumulative Purchase event as well. Elsewhere in the game, we've got a couple of lucky wheels going on. So you've got the standard lucky wheel for heroes, which is currently, it's on Jeanne, if you've got any of the red crystals to use. And there is also the kind of premium lucky wheel as well, which has got the Asuran Blood Moon Sight biography skin, which is one of the really high-end limited edition skins. You need to purchase your raffle tokens in packs for those. Like it's like £9. Ignore the £11 because that's on Google, but I think it's about £9 for 3 tokens, so it's pretty expensive. These are rare skins, so those are the lucky wheels. And there is also the Immortal Guardian biography skin back on with your chance. You can buy packs to give you the chance of obtaining this hero's skin as well, the Eagle of War skin for Immortal Guardian. Plus we've got Imperial trade, but I'm not going to bore you with that one. Elsewhere, going on in the Row Universe, we have we're up against State 265 this week. So obviously I'm in State 90 these days at the moment. 265 is an absolute beast. They're so active, such a high population in that state. They've pretty much been beating us. Well, they have been beating us every day. I'm aware that 265 have declared that they want to take our throne this weekend. But the leaders in State 90 have decided that we're not going to go up against them. They're just too strong for us. So I think 265 will be taking our throne. It's not that big a deal for a week anyway. That is one thing that I wish the devs would look at, is to make Clash of Province more of a priority for players. Why don't they make kind of the ramifications of losing your throne more important, so that would encourage people to do throne battles, because people just don't want to lose power in a throne battle 99% of the time when you are obviously using your resources for Eden, where you can get better rewards. We also have mass migration. So every off season, we always have a migration of, like, you know, we've seen it to State 76, 78, 120, 127, many 265, many examples. So this week we have seen a mass migration to State number 1. You're probably not going to be able to see all the castles in this state. It's pretty rammed now. But we've seen Boss go from half of Boss go from State 37 to State 1. Not everyone. When I say these alliances, IMS from 127, IMS from 177, L96 have gone to State 1, and Win as well, which are from the 200s. Of course, this is the first time that we have been able to have truly open migration event for those of us in the older states. So now you can move to any of the top 7 brackets if you're in states 1 to 296, and it looks like states 1 to 360 or 1 to 360 will be up against each other in next season as well. If we just look at kind of the migration scores, so with this big mass migration now, they're running at 36.5 G in terms of their strength, which is actually now number 1 in these groupings, because State 120 is 34.7 G. Us here in State 90, we've dropped a little bit to 30.5 G. I know some players from State 90 also went to State 1. And if we're looking at 265, who we're up against this week, they're at 31.1 G, just to give you an idea. Everyone else is in the 20s. So those are kind of the top 3 states out of all the top ones. I am expecting Clash of Province to pitch State 1 against State 120 in the near future. I'm sure it's going to happen. The devs are going to make it happen. Hopefully those guys are going to be looking to entertain us all that week and potentially have a throne battle against 120. I think everyone would love to see that in the game. It would be a huge event, but we're just going to have to wait and see. But I think it will happen in the coming months, in the next couple of COP rounds. Last thing to talk about in this video is next season. So devs have been reaching out to the community asking what players are wanting. They've just obviously taken a small section of the community. I believe the suggestions are that it could be either a 4-way faction or North-South again. I don't think it's going to be a new format. That's my a hunch, but it's a pure guess. It's not any information that I've received from the devs or any upfront info they give me in advance. It's just the feeling that I've got based on like the correspondence I've seen in groups and messages that people are chatting with them. And obviously we've kind of got some very big alliances now in states 120 still. Obviously the guys are there, and then State 1 are going to have 2 or 3 very big alliances. Are they all going to end up on the same map against each other? We'll have to wait and see. There's going to probably be 4 or 5 very big maps. And don't forget, we're all playing each other next season. So hopefully we're going to see some more matchups, people playing different players, just mixing it up a bit more. Personally, myself, I'm going to be just chilling in State 90. I'm not going to have time, unfortunately, to really invest in a really busy Eden season this time, just with real life commitments going on. So there we go, guys. Tons and tons going on in the game right now, and this week. We're only a couple of weeks away from the new season. I hope you're all enjoying your off time, and if you have migrated, good luck in your new states. I hope it works out well for you, and that we're going to see some great matchups in the coming days and weeks. I hope you're making the most of all these events going on right now and maximizing that Orichalcum in your accounts as well. And generally, you're enjoying the time off from Eden. So, what do you think about these events that we've been doing? Are you happy with the kind of range available? Could they be doing more? What do you think about Fragment Exchange this time, increasing to 5 fragments a day at least, but still not all heroes available? Loads and loads of comments in the groups about all these kind of things going on right now in the game. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. And if you've liked this video and my channel, if you could please click on that like and share my channel and video in your Alliance chat, Province chat, through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with fellow players in the game. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.